All right, this next tutorial is going to show you how to start making the image map, how to insert your links to your documents. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to find on our image where this step of the water cycle is. So if you're doing precipitation, for example, I want to look on here and I want to see where am I seeing precipitation on this terrarium. And so you're actually looking at your terrarium, examining it. Where do I see precipitation? So obviously, I don't want to give you guys any answers here. I'm going to say that I see precipitation in this little area right down here in my terrarium. So I'm going to make a shape to put here in that area. The easiest way to do this, guys, is to just make a shape. You can add a rectangle in that area. You can add a circle, you can add a triangle, whatever you want. But I like to do the polyline because it gives me a little bit more creativity, like how you saw the shape that outlined the cactus in the last assignment that I gave you. So a polyline lets me kind of go like this. I can click, 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 click. I can do whatever shape I want. And then I double click at the end and I have my shape. So obviously this shape doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but let's say I was trying, I want to end that. How do I? All right. So, sorry, I was trying to figure out how to make that shape stop. Let's say that I wanted to do an outline of my plants for one of the steps of the water cycle. So I could use this polyline to go kind of up here, up here, up here, up here, up here, up here, and all the way over here. And so I can make whatever shape I want. So the next thing that I need to do is I need to make this transparent. So I'm going to change the fill to transparent and I'm going to change the border to transparent. So now it's invisible. You cannot see it, but it's still there. And then finally, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my document about precipitation, copy it. Please make sure, as long as it's in the folder that you made, as long as it's in your terrarium image map folder, and as long as you shared that folder with me or with Miss Ross, then there should not be a problem. But just double check that it is shared with us. If you're in Miss Ross's class, please only share it with Miss Ross. If you're in Miss Smith's class, please only share it with Miss Smith. So anyways, I come here, I copy my link, and now I take that image and I click the link button. Paste my link about precipitation, and now there's a link there. So now when I click here, it's going to open that document. Okay, so these are the steps that you're going to follow for all 7 steps of the water cycle. So I might make another shape up at the top here. Turn it transparent, and then add a link to my video. Add a link to my drawings, my diagrams. The important thing, and I'm going to explain this in the assignment, is that everything you link to has to be in your Google Drive folder. So if you make a diagram, you're going to take a picture of it and then put that picture on a slide or put that picture on a drawing or put that picture on a Google Doc, and you're going to put it in this folder. Everything needs to be in this folder. Otherwise, Miss Ross and I might not have access to be able to see it. So when you make your videos, you can put your video straight into Drive, or you could put your video in a Google slide and put that onto here. And you're going to link everything from this folder straight into your image map. And that is how you will create your completed image map.